We're on top. We're on.
Welcome back to the show. If you've just now tuned in, don't worry. You can find the rest of the show on our YouTube channel at Ebru TV Kenya. And today's episode was brought to you guys by none other than Imperial Leather, literally my favorite brand when it comes to bath soaps, shower gels, and lotions. My favorite one, I think, right now is like the Japanese spa. That floral scent.
The smell.
Oh, the smell is just amazing. You guys can go ahead and check them out at your local shops and stores. They have so many different deals that are going on right now. We're actually going to continue with the feedback we've been getting from you guys on our WhatsApp number. We have Joy watching from Riru saying, hey ladies, gorgeous as usual. Joanne, you're literally my favorite. About working from the internet, working from the internet marriages, it all ends in tears. Hiya, 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 hiya. We also have someone else saying, I think the city pastor is shouting. This is Annie from Riru. We also have Rita from Riru. Hey, what's Riru?
I know. You're here.
They've come. There's also somebody else over here. It's Bella watching from Eldoret. Lydea KM. I love your energy, sending all my love and blessings.
These people who are talking about Mamito, because sorry, I have to read those ones.
Just read.
So it's like, ladies, I missed you. You all look gorgeous, but whoever dressed Mamito should go to jail. Who does that?
Wow.
Someone else has said Mamito's dress was just cool. Someone else has said, the thing is, it would look a little better on a curvier body. And then Belinda from Riverside is like, Mamito's story, the dress looks good on her. You see, so me, it's like, it just depends on who is looking at it, because like clearly, you know, the dress was bad. All right, thank you.
I'm glad that there's someone who can tell us more about the fashion and everything, because we have an amazing guest over here. She is an award-winning fashion personality, fashion stylist, and director of official toy models. I am talking about none other than Letoya Johnstone.
Yes, everybody, this one is yours truly, Letoya Johnstone, exo toy baby, kill it with love, hashtag Pungulu.
I'm taking that. Pungulu. That's me.
Yes, because whenever you are going to be talking about fashion, you need to be enthusiastic, because fashion is actually the backbone of almost everything.
Yes.
Whenever we are talking agriculture, environment, we are talking about powerful people around, it is all about what is she wearing?
Yes.
Who, what, where.
Before we even get into you and all your, your fashion advice, let's talk about Mamito, because like clearly that's someone we've been talking about.
I haven't seen the dress yet, because I've been so busy, but put the dress on the TV.
Here is the dress.
So that I can really get to see it.
Here's the dress. What do you think about this look?
Yeah, look at it up close.
Oh.
This is for her birthday. It was for her birthday.
For her birthday?
Yes, in the coast.
34 degrees weather.
You can see.
There is one thing that people really need to understand. Number one, let us really appreciate Mamito's gorgeous body. Mamito is one of the most incredible, and I think like the most followed female comedian in Africa.
In Africa.
She is, yeah.
And with these accolades, Mamito need to start taking a few steps back and work with the right people so that they can put her in the right clothes. And I think most of the things that people really don't understand is that, just because the dress looks good, then it's going to look good on everyone. And that is where people are wrong. There are a few things that you need to understand. Number one, understand your skin tone.
Yes.
Number two, try to understand at what time is your birthday party going to happen. And where. Number three, it is all about whenever it is going to be short, how does it reflect? When you get all these things correct, then you are also going to understand that hair and makeup is also just not something to make you look glam. You need to know when you really put enough makeup for the camera to pick from the other side. And Mamito, darling, I know very well that nobody's doing any wedding, but you need to talk to me after this.
Well, we heard it.
We heard it.
It's not us. It's not us.
Yes.
So for guys, after that fashion advice, I'm sure people are wondering, why is she giving fashion advice? For people who don't know who you are, how can you describe yourself in 3 short words or phrases?
Yeah, so I would really call myself a fashion conventional person. I would also call myself catwalk coach extraordinaire, because honey, I don't catwalk, I float. And then apart from that, I would be the kind of person that is being called the person who've got like powerful friends at
Yeah.
the capital
Yeah.
when it comes to fashion.
Yes.
Ah, honey, when Maria Borges is following you,
Yes.
that's a supermodel. And when BBC is naming you an icon, I didn't say that. Go and argue with BBC. But
Let me tell you, apart from obviously, like, you know, your accolades, I think your personality, your energy to me, like, I love bold people, as you may know. But you are an award-winning fashionista. Tell us how that came to be, like your love for fashion, how you came to be this icon.
Oh, darling, darling, darling. So I'm going to tell you how everything happened in a very good process, just as impeccable as Imperial Leather came to be.
Give her a job. Give her a job now.
So this is how it happened. I was just busy doing my own things. And trust me, all of us start from humility. As we keep on progressing, we master our craft. And then from then things start happening. Other people call it magic and other people call it different things. However, through my work, I happened to work with different people. There was a time I even worked with Christian Dior. Then also fighting for equality, whereby in the fashion industry, I felt that it was not included. And then there was also something that we call colorism. So with all these things, I started picking dark-skinned girls, bringing them in, picking like people who are living with different disabilities, like people living with albinism, people who are using scratches to walk, and through my team, we achieved it. So I think it is through this that the international world got to see it, and then I was interviewed by BBC. Before I knew it, I was really called from the UK and told that I've been nominated. And then I asked people to vote for me, and voila, the trophy is in my house in Lower Karen, aka Kibera.
Ni Karen.
When I live there,
exactly,
darling.
right?
What they call Hurlingham.
You know, actually, speaking of that, there's someone here, actually one of our fans is saying, my neighbor, Letoya Johnstone, I'm here for her. I say hi to her each time I meet her in the hood and she blows me kisses. I love her so much for all the love and joy she spreads. P.S. She doesn't even know who I am.
Oh my goodness.
You know, it's
That
so
is
nice
so
to be able to
kind.
radiate that positivity. Someone doesn't even know who you, like, you don't even know who they are, but you're just like, hey girl, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you joy. My question is about fashion. So I mean, you know, like you've said, it's not every, like fashion is one of those things which is like, it's very unique to each person. You know, it's like I can see Ayuma in something and I'm like, oh, you look cute in that, but I would not wear, you know, something that you're wearing, or like the vice versa. So like how does one carve a niche for themselves as a stylist without like making people lose their own individuality, you know, because like obviously if you are a stylist, you have your own style, but there's also, okay, you'll work with me, I have my own style, she has her own style. So how do you like balance that, like individual style versus what you're coming to now show me about how to dress?
Yeah, so one thing that really most people fail at is how to differentiate between fashion and style. Fashion is what is outside there. There is Olga Nato, there is tararara, different people. But it is like really what you see outside there. When style is what you've picked from fashion and you've said that this one is working for me. You as a curvaceously beautiful lady, whenever I go to your Instagram wall, oh Jesus Christ, it is as smooth as Imperial Leather, as you say it. And then apart from that, when I go to these other girls, it is how they wear it. So whatever you pick from fashion to create your own style, takes not just 1 day or 2 days. And whenever somebody is working with you as a fashion stylist, it is not just going there to dress Yummy Mommy or to dress this beautiful lady or any other person. You need to take time, go through their Instagram, try and watch them in their everyday life so that you get to understand what do they like, what do they not like, how would you put this. So there are some things that they don't like that you're going to introduce that they are going to like later on. But then at the same time, it is more of understanding the person and creating the style out of fashion. That is the reason as to why you are saying that something can really look good on the other person, but it doesn't look good on you. Because there is body type, there is skin tone, and there is also the place where you are going or where are you dressing to go to. Who wears a ball gown to go to Mama Mboga to buy things, you know? We need to understand. And well, that is Beyonce, but you, Yummy Mommy, you can really make organza look like a sacrament.
It's true. It's true.
I love that, and like, you know, something about you when you speak, it's like it commands attention and confidence. Were you always this confident as you're starting out? Is this something that you had to grow into?
I think personally I had to grow into confidence because I'm among the few public figures that do not put their lives to be like, oh, this holy moly grail and beautiful places.
Yeah.
No, I tell people from where I came from when I started working as a housemaid when I was 8 years old, and people bullying you because you are going to school without clothes. So I got my strength from there, and I said, nobody will ever again talk to me like this or make me feel this way. So this is the reason as to why the hashtag Kill It With Love on my Instagram platforms is. It is more of understanding who I am, knowing the pain, and then validating the beauty of the human being, and also cementing it with hard work, because that one is what really makes what we call glory. Yes.
My goodness.
Hey, Lydia, Lydia's all about self-love. So she's just like, this is what I'm always telling people.
Exactly. Because who you are, you have to cement first before you give other people that.
Yes.
So, and I'm really so blessed that I came from extreme poverty and I've lived with people with extreme money, and then I've been like in the middle. So nothing really threatens me. And trust me, if the enemy within is dealt with and is at peace, the enemy without can never attack you.
Oh my God. End the show now, because that's
it.
the peak.
Let's just have news for an hour and a half.
Yes.
That passion and that sense of this is who I am and I am proud and you can't touch me is one of the reasons why I adore your energy so much.
You,
now, you speak so much about inclusivity, like, and I guess this probably stems from what the things you've been through.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you're passionate about as far as inclusivity, and how are you going about making the fashion world a bit more inclusive?
Exactly. In my own opinion, it is more of realizing the gaps that are in the fashion industry, because a short girl will never be given an opportunity to walk down the runway because she's short, or we are living with people who are living with dwarfism or pygmies, and we are telling people that the world is diverse, and then take several seats backward and watch the world. The world is diverse. The world is not tall girls and this and this. So I really love disrupting the status quo. And I'm a very spiritual woman, and as they say, a spiritual woman is a threat to the status quo. So the transgender community, who are trans women and men, were left aside. The LGBT community as entirely were left behind. The plus size curvy ladies were left behind. The people living with disability, and all those. The question was, when are they going to create the space for these people? What is my work as somebody who's gotten the light to be up there? And this is what I keep on reminding people, and I'm going to echo Morrison, who said that if you happen to be a person who is in power, then you need to make sure that your power is one that needs to empower others.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, I can read someone asking me, saying, someone from Eldoret says, please pass my love to Letoya. She met you once at a market and she immediately loved you. And someone else says, you're so energetic. Is she acting anywhere? I'd like to watch her in a movie. What else do you do besides fashion and like styling and everything? Like you just as Letoya, what are some of your interests? Because I feel like you can make a good actress.
Oh,
like
thank you so much, my darling. Bring all the gowns and the scripts. Who are the movie people in the, in the entertainment industry? All right. So anyway, apart from all this styling, this is passion, or what other people could call a side hustle. But a job is a job. So I am a trained HIV and AIDS counselor who is dealing with issues on HIV and AIDS, counseling, testing, referrals, and not only HIV and TV. I'm just like diversely in the HIV and AIDS TV, I mean, not TV, but like sphere, whereby I am working so hard to give people life and to normalize living with the HIV by making sure that I talk to them about treatment, I talk to them about hope, I talk to them about their issues and how they can really gain power to normalize living with HIV. And TB, because TB is treatable. Apart from being a HIV and AIDS counselor, I am also an advocacy person who is advocating for the rights of the transgender and gender non-conforming persons, whereby we are the most discriminated against when it comes to the fraternity, because people don't understand us. And whenever I'm talking about the fraternity, I'm bringing in the LGBT community. Like, let's say, gender non-conforming persons. That one is like a new word that people really don't understand what it is. And then there are the transgender people. People don't even know who are these people. But the truth is that transgender people are persons who do not conform to the sex that they were assigned to at birth. It is more like you were born in the wrong body. However, I don't like saying that, because I always say that I was born perfect. It's just that there was something that didn't happen right. And for that reason, some people go through surgery to affirm their bodies. People like me are also there, and it is really such a diverse. So it is more of creating visibility, making the government to understand that, yes, there is the penal code is saying this, like the repeal 162 that we were really fighting for. It is really saying this, and then there are also some parts of the Constitution that is really working against us. So it is more of involving people, talking to them to get to understand that people like me do exist, and then there are something that they need to do. And this is in the, in regards to universal health care, because for us to get universal health care, it means that we are supposed to be getting all the services. Apart from that, we are supposed to be protected as citizens of the country. And apart from that, we also have a huge number. When it comes to voting, we are able to vote, and we are supposed to give these people even like the amount of votes that they need. So this is the main reason as to why they need to have us. We are human beings, and we have rights, and these rights needs to be like really be ones that are also protecting us.
Yes, I love how you said that. And at least you're bringing awareness to the whole community that like is definitely, that I feel as if they kind of shout out, especially in Africa in general, you know? We're having so much love from everybody on social media. We have Tracy from Vihiga County. Hey, my people. I love Letoya's enthusiasm. She is, and her energy. I really love fashion. I hope one day she will fashion me. I love and learn a lot from you because of because I don't have someone who teaches me who teaches me like you. So like talking about teaching and everything, you know, you also do a lot of styling, you do a lot of coaching. We're gonna get into that a little bit later on. Maybe you can like tell us like what exactly do you do when it comes to like, you know, the teaching aspect and the coaching.
So basically, when it comes to teaching, there are like 3 categories of modeling that everybody needs to understand. Number one, it is the catwalk part of it. And that is what everybody thinks that, oh, I want to be a fashion model, so I am going to do the catwalk and then I'm good. But it's not like that. Modeling is a job. Modeling, you first of all train like an athlete and walk like a Victoria's Secret model, of which right now, it really became really crazy. Exactly. Fenty became too savage and killed her with all her secrets. Anyway, so now you need to understand that there is the catwalk part of it. As a model, you also need to understand and learn how to act. You need to be an actress. And then the last part of it, you also need to be able to evoke emotions. Because the way you are walking, you can really insult somebody or like disagree. I think insult is a tough thing. Let's just use, you can disagree with somebody by the way you move. You can really make whatever needs to be sexy to look sexy. And then you are also supposed to evoke power, authority, tell a story. Whenever we are talking about women issues and we are talking about how women have been like really degraded, whenever you are wearing your dress and it is about my dress, my choice, how do you evoke that as a model and pass the story? That is your job. The designer starts the story, who is the author, because it is from the brain. Then they bring it back to you to fit it in your body. You're supposed to walk with it and complete the conversation that was started by the designer. And this one entails the whole fraternity, like the stylist, the jewelry designer. So how do you make their work be visible without somebody asking, oh, she is really walking like this because it is theirs?
And I don't even know what else to say about that. Like, you know, you just think models, they just wake up, they're tall, they're slim, and they just walk. But nope. And right now for game time, she's going to show us how to do it.
How to float, honey. Are you ready?
I don't think we are.
We're not ready.
No, I'm not ready.
They better get
Who wants to
walking.
start?
Your beauty mark.
Oh, thank you.
It's like everybody's got something.
All right, so I'm scared, so go easy on me. All right.
So
what exactly do I need to do?
Well, don't blame her, she's a doll. So basically, whenever there are two catwalks that people need to learn, one of them is beauty pageantry catwalk, and then the second one is high fashion. There is really nothing like high fashion per se, but we just use it just to cement it. It is fashion catwalk and beauty pageantry catwalk. Beauty pageantry catwalk catwalk, you are showcasing yourself. So you walk in a catwalk, but at the same time, you walk in an S shape. In a high fashion, you start the walk with your left leg. The only thing that needs to move if you are a girl is your hips. The rest of the things need to be flowing.
All right, let's start with the pageantry one.
All right.
Show us first.
So pageantry, you start the walk with your right leg. And whenever you are walking, it is an S shape. So ta, 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 ta.
Ooh.
Then you turn. Then whenever you turn like this, shwip, depending with how you are going.
Lord. Now after that, am I supposed to now continue and start doing something? You said, what should we
start
start
with?
with?
Stand there and
Exactly.
Let's all fail together. Okay.
Okay, so the pageantry is the S.
So the pageantry catwalk, first of all, create the T, which is your leg. You put both your legs together like this. And then after putting both your legs like this, then you bring the left leg behind to create the T. Yes. Then after creating the T, you can like really synchronize by bending it just a little bit.
Bending which? What?
Exactly. You just create the T. So you put your leg here. The reason as to why they create the T is just that when somebody is looking at you from the other side, you look like you are having only one leg. Yes, we call it the flamingo.
Our pictures are going to be lit.
Yes. So whenever you do that, so you start 1, 2, 3, step, tap, back, hands to the waist, smile. Show your teeth.
All right.
They always get something giggling
So
you.
one by one.
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead. You are starting the walk with your left leg instead of the right.
Not bad.
Remember, the front leg is always the one starting the walk.
Let's pause in the meantime.
Yes.
And then there was what, like?
Just, okay, don't fall.
Yo, I think you guys can do a lot better than me.
Let's get to see.
Is
Also,
it
we're going back to the high
S?
fashion catwalk
Yes,
too.
the S.
You said it's an S, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, so
it is an S. Yes. Keep your head up.
oh, sorry.
No.
That's spin.
Smile. Smile.
Oh
Don't
my
worry.
God.
God, just give me 1 week with these girls and they are going to
1
get
week.
imperially
Joanne,
lathered.
Wait, is it different for curvy girls or we just do the same?
When you are,
you're curvy,
listen
I'm
to
curvy.
exactly.
So am I.
And I really understand. Listen to me. When you are curvy, just get the balance. Remember, you are like, some curvy girls can cross their legs. Some of them are not able to. But just remember, when you feel it and you move it, everything is going to be
Okay, here I
All
go.
right, Joanne.
Right
eyes.
leg.
You have Diana Ross eyes. Yes, my darling. You see she's getting it? Yes. Yes. Bam. Bam. Nice. I told you. It's okay. That is the power of Auntie Letoya. Wow. I told you this girl comes with a crown.
The S is a lie. How about the cross
The
high
S
fashion?
is not a lie
Then
because
it's too hard.
it
It's
is
too
like
hard.
this. Ta, ta, ta.
Also, it's like, it's more of like,
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Yes. So as your body is moving,
Let's do it
Yes.
together.
I think we can do this together.
then we go to the high
with your
fashion
teeth.
Let's
catwalk,
start with
right?
your teeth. One,
All right,
two,
1, 2, 3.
go.
S, cut, walk, cut, pose.
S, pose.
Yes?
Yes.
You need to look at the judges and smile. Then you step, turn,
Step, turn.
then twirl,
Then twirl.
and step out.
How about I'm falling into
And
the
get
table?
back.
You know what? That was so much fun. We're loving your energy. Hope you guys.
And then there is the high fashion catwalk, which is really
I'm
easy.
not sure if we have time for the high fashion catwalk. I know.
You have to show us right
You
now.
have to
You
show
us.
us.
You show us.
Of course, the high fashion catwalk, if you are a girl, it's really easy. You can start the walk like this depending with how you are.
Yes.
When you are like this, then you start the walk with your left leg, which is like,
Okay, this one I can do, I think. Oh.
But there's no hips.
no hips,
Can we just all do
nothing.
it together?
You just move your hands slightly.
Let's do it together.
Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Left. Then you pose. Then turn to the left, step out, Let's go.
Hey, wait,
That
girls,
was
turn to the
amazing.
left.
They can't get it.
That was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a come back, have a seat, have a seat. Hope you guys enjoyed the show as much as we did. It's been absolutely amazing. And don't forget, today's episode was brought to you by Imperial Leather. They really have such high range of products over here for us, from women to men to children. It's literally for the whole entire family. You guys can go ahead and check them out at your local supermarkets, at your shops. They have so many different offers going on. We'll get into it a little bit more throughout the whole entire week. But for now, it's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Catching my breath. Catching my breath. Damn. But thank you guys so much for watching. The show was so much fun. You are such great energy. Such great energy.
So
I've definitely learned a lot. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to be here for tomorrow's show and on Friday's show to at least represent me here, because I won't be on the show. But thank you guys for watching. I'm Joanne Muni, Yummy Mommy on social.
Guys, as you can see, I'm mesmerized.
Hey, mesmerized.
If you have missed any part of the show, please catch up on our YouTube channel. That's Ebru TV Kenya. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Joe will not be here, but we will be here on time. My name is Lydia KM, and that's Lydia KM on all social media handles.
And this is yours truly, Letoya Johnstone, XO, Toy Toy Baby, kill it with love, #Bungalow.com. Like I said, I don't walk, honey. I float.
Hey.
And when I do it, people fall down.